have again, but this time I have enough sense to actually check to see if there's sound. I know, that's crazy. Alright, my channel. Where's this live stream? I know I got a live stream. I gotta hear myself say stuff. Actually check to see if there's sound. Well, there's sound. I know, that's crazy. Maybe get this a little closer to me. I don't know if I'm quiet or if my tablet's quiet. I know I got a live stream. Let's see if this is better. I gotta hear myself say stuff. Well, there's sound. Maybe get this a little closer to me. Don't mind me, I'll just sit here and chew on my fingers. I don't know if I'm quiet or if my tablet's quiet. Let's see if this is better. I think this will be satisfactory. Now I just gotta compare it to the game sound. Everything will be great. I think this will be satisfactory. Yeah, satisfactory. Run, CD-ROM, even though you have no legs.
Namco.
How do I compare to the sound of this game? Once I decide that I'm balanced, I'm gonna get serious. Please don't eat my cord, kitty. If you want to be in the live stream, get up here. Okay, take the music out of my ear. Kitty. Here's my sweet kitty. Good boy. Good fella. So I think this'll do. So in the meantime, I'll continue to enjoy this opening cinematic. So this is Soul Blade, the one that started it all. The one that caused the souls to burn to begin with. I'm gonna click off this tablet, I think this is good. Yeah, decent balance there now. I am content with this balance. Turn off the tablet. So I don't really need to be watching this by myself. Two self-watches. Unless there's actually somebody watching, and it's not just me twice. In which case, hi. Where do I gotta go to be... I think that should be just about clutch. There we go, one watching. So that's just me watching the chat. Kitty, there we go. Alright, so Soul Blade. I'm just gonna play Soul Blade for a second or two. Let's go to the battle mode. Edgemaster mode, that's what I want. Data 1. That's the data I want. So these are the characters you start out with. Here are the original 10 Soul Bladians. We've got Huang, who, if you jumped into the series past 2, you would have no idea who he is, but he's basically Yun Sung and more broken. This is Rock, who's still around. He is basically a worse Astaroth. Taki, she's still sweet. They haven't really nerfed her too much. Sophidia, I guess she's really good. I've gotten my ass kicked by her a bunch of times, but I could never really quite get the hang of her. Lizard Man, though. He's one of my faves. Mitsurugi is a solid choice. He's good all around. He was my mainstay for a while. But not any longer. Siegfried, he's a good pick up and play for this game if you don't really have your bearings. He has a good, like, mash style of attack. And my girl, Sung Mina, my favorite character, who apparently, I don't know if it's the case in this one, but in the later Soul Calibur entries, all sorts of these expert types claim that she's the worst character in the game and has the worst unblockable. I beg to differ. I've stomped all kinds of ass with Sung Mina. Maybe it's because the online community was so polluted with Keelix that when I used Sung Mina, no one really knew how to fight her. And Li Long. Yes, that's right. The series didn't start with Maxi, it started with Li Long. That's how Li Long Go this game was made. And good old Valdo. Wouldn't be a Soul Blade entry without him. And last but not least, Cervantes, who I think is also quite broken in this game. Maybe it's... I don't want to spoil it yet. In any case, I am gonna see if I can't get through some of this Edgemaster mode today with my girl, Sung Mina. Let's do this. Do I want her alternate uniform? Nah, let's rock her usual uniform. Now loading. By the history, a man becomes a soldier. Through the history, a soldier becomes a hero. This is a tale of souls and swords, transcending things that I didn't have time to read. Yeah, my girl! Being all on display. In all of her blocky texture glory. I forget she had, like, the capital N at one point. Press any button. Select. That worked. So I only have the one weapon right now. You get other weapons as time goes on. And in case you're wondering, yes, I am a crazy person. I've done 2 streams today. This is my second stream, and I'm gonna upload a video around midnight. Probably a little after midnight, because at midnight is probably overkill, seeing as I'll be playing this for about 1 hour. I don't want this to be much longer than an hour. So apologies to anyone who watched my Saga Frontier video with no sound out of me. You can still watch the game, but you won't hear a word I say. But now I'm done being a dumbass, and I'm gonna use my tablet to check it live before I actually do anything. Like someone who is less of a dumbass might consider. But with that all out of the way, let's just power through the story, because as much as I love this series, I really couldn't care much less about the story. At least the finer intricacies of it. If there's some finer intricacy that I should know that I don't know about already, I would love to hear it. I'd rather hear Cliff's Notes from someone who's more obsessive about this series than I am. Mina's father and students are looking for her. Defeat the enemy in the time allowed. So you gotta beat Mitsurugi before Sung Mina is located. So let's see if I can play this game at all now. Now the first thing you'll notice if you've played Soul Calibur at all is how stiff this game plays in comparison. But back in the day, it really didn't feel that stiff. It's still more of like a Virtua Fighter, I guess, style. Oh yeah, the windmill attack. How do I throw with, I'm gonna have to hotkey the throw to the shoulder buttons, because I do that, and it's pretty much ingrained in my psyche. Like, they always tweak the movesets, but there's some things that have carried all the way through. Such as Sungmina's pinwheel attack. So let's try this once more. Only less dying this time, and hopefully more me remembering to change the controls. Which I might be able to do right now. No, I can't do that right this second. But I can do that in a multitude of seconds in thine future. And by thine, I mean my future. I can't remember if this game has the guard impacts, or if it's just... Yeah, knockout. The grueling battle ended with the victory of Sungmina. How do you like them apples, Mitsurugi? Oh, that reminds me. I spent a good half hour, 45 minutes trying to find what I did with this game. Because I remember seeing it around my apartment. Just about. And when I can't find stuff like that, it really drives me nuts. Move. Oh yeah, it's an old PlayStation game, so circles still accept. Well, I'll save it. And then I'm gonna hotkey my throws. Because I like to throw. Because it's great for people who love to just sit there and block. Nothing but block, you just throw them. It's good to take out, like, pretty well a beginner. It's not until you start getting a little intermediate, I find, that you really realize that you can't block everything. Soul Calibur's more nuanced than that. That's a great thing about Soul Calibur. Like, there are characters that you could just pick up and play and do reasonably well at, but if you are playing a well-oiled veteran, they're probably gonna beat you. More often than not. They know what they're doing. Hence why I think I can win with Sungmina usually. Sungmina online is who I like to fight with. It's option I think I want. Hold that thought. That's it. That's the one I want. Type B, I believe. Yes. Type C. And that stuck, did it? That didn't feel like it stuck. Well, it did, so shows what I know. Back to Edgemaster mode. What the hell was I saying? Found this game. Yeah, like I was just about to give up and play a different game. And that game would have been fine too, but I was just hankering the Soul Blade. But now that I figured out how to play PlayStation games, my own PlayStation games on the computer real easily, I'm gonna do that. Book. So yeah, it took me a while to find this game, but I found it. Defeat the Demon Rock. If you smell what he's cooking, battle the Rock, or rather Rock. It's not the Edge unless you're talking about the instrument player, and by that I mean the musician. See if I can't remember how to play. I don't really. This is just mashing right now. Don't think that I know what I'm doing right this second. If I was playing Soul Calibur 2 onward, I would have half a clue what was going on. But I don't. It's been too long. Like, there's a lot of similar maneuvers. Yeah, take that. I've won more encounters with that little kick than just about any move. Because someone will have, like, that one sliver of health, and they're like, oh no, oh no, oh no! And then you just kick them in the ankle, and they die, and it's great. It's one of the most underrated moves that she has, and it's really fast. It's a great finisher. If you know you pretty much have it in the bag. I think if I defeat Rock here, it's a weapon. I gain a weapon. Oh, thanks for joining me. I win! This is a bit of a blast from the past that I thought I would experiment with. Oh, it's 3-1. I have to... Okay. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I have to beat him 3 times. I thought it was like a 2-on-2. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Ooh! Bongu! Alright, back to the drawing board. There'll be a lot of that with the missions, especially being a little rusty. And me being used to the smoother any of the Soul Calibur games. Can I just out of the ring him? Or do I want to? But I also don't want to just be like the guy that does only vertical slashes. Even though I was right there. I win. Yeah! Well said. I couldn't have said it better myself. I mean, I could look at the menu. I love that throw for some reason. It's just like, you're such a useless piece of garbage, I'm gonna just pick you up and toss you down. Come on, come on. Yeah, pinwheel attack! I wanted it. I don't think the grueling battle has ended. I thought I had to win one more battle. Yeah, I do. But I have half my health if I play it carefully. I can't do the thing where he has a different weapon each time. That's... I only just figured it out. I win. She's so articulate with her, yeah! Hey, I got a Tiger Fang from the shrine. I should equip that. Let's take a gander, shall we? At that weapon. See what it does. See how it benefits Sung Mina. So it's got good power and weight, but consumes energy, and its defense isn't so hot. I think all in all, the first weapon's better. But I'm gonna try the Tiger Fang for a bit, give it a spin. So let's go to the next area, this other part of Japan, as I hustle through the story. Defeat her within the time allowed, so I guess it's a good thing that I have more attack. Take her out quickly. 15 seconds. I want to do the unblockable attack. Well, I'm not winning this one. But fortunately, it's not actually, like, life or death. Back at you, babe. Let's try that again, but this time, actually kill her with my weapon. Or I'll just get hit a bunch. Oh yeah, it's timed. I can't lollygag like that. And even though this weapon's a little stronger, I think I want the faster first weapon. I don't know if it really is faster, but I'm switching back. Yeah, pinwheel. Ah, it did knock her over. Now, her unblockable, I thought, was more or less the same. Yeah, I lose. Have any of you ever played that game growing up where the objective of the game is to forget about the game, but if you remember the game, you have to say, I lose, and anyone else who's playing the game it would be like a chain reaction. I don't know if that's just like a local thing, or if it's about... If I threw instead of doing that, boy howdy, I might have been victorious. But we're getting closer. I don't want to select weapon, I want to battle. Maybe back up while I figure out attacks. Tacky's not really the one to figure out attacks on. Oh, that's a good one to remember. Okay, that changes everything. Even though I love that throw. The throws in this game are so brutal, they're just... You're essentially murdering them, but it takes about a quarter of their health. But then there's lame throws that... Like Sungmina's trip. Which wouldn't feel good, but compared to being stabbed, like, in your heart from through your neck, I don't think it would feel so bad. Alright, so I remember the whirligig attack. So if I do the whirligig attack and follow it up with the pinwheel attack, then we might have something. Pinwheel attack! Or whirligig attack! Yeah! 64 seconds remaining. I promise to be less mashy as time goes on. Yeah, my girl. Oh, I got a long-handled sword. See how that compares to the other weapons. Alright. China. Long-handled sword. Very fast attacks. I don't think I want it now. Hey, I see someone's in the chat. I'm gonna move my OBS over so I can see who's talking at me. I see there's 4 of you watching me right now. I appreciate it, and thank you kindly. It seems like live streams are better off earlier in the day. Oh, it's Aaron K. Thanks for joining me once again. Yeah, this is my second live stream today because I'm insane. But my first live stream I did today had 0 sound. So I decided I'm gonna test it on my tablet, so I know that it's working before I actually continue. But thanks just the same. The Tiger Fang. No, I don't want the Tiger Fang. Oh yeah, I gotta... Right, I gotta do this. Yeah, there we go. It's working out the kinks. I didn't actually want that. I said I didn't want that. There, regular weapon. And back to the book. And I don't care about the story, really. Li Long! Use the throw technique to defeat him. Don't mind if I do. Well, it's a good thing I hotkeyed all of that in already. Li Long. I love how that's a question. The grueling battle has ended with the victory of Li Long? Like they're surprised that Li Long could possibly be victorious in a contest. Even though Li Long is a ferocious adversary. And he was probably one of my first mainstays. And he's one of the first guys who I made a point to, like, have a finishing move for. Because one of his throws is basically like a big-ass Impaler DDT. And it's awesome. I'm just... it's raining weapons. Maybe this will be a better weapon. Nagamaki. Swift attacks. Durability's down a little bit, but I shouldn't have to worry about that. Yeah, let's switch to this one. I think this will be a better go. Move to Central Asia. Mina went north and reached the desert. More of the book. It is still also, like, at least a 20-second delay. Disarm him to win. Okay, so he's gonna block a bunch, so I hit his weapon all kinds. So maybe I'll want the heavier weapon. I'll worry about it if I lose. Huang Sung Chung. Then in Soul Calibur, they actually call him Huan Sung Yung. But in this one, it's Huan Sung Chung, because we're so American. Break that weapon. You're knocking me out of the ring. That was well played. Oh, it didn't knock me out of the ring. Although if he was a little more... He was generous to me. He could have very easily beaten me there, but he was being a real gentleman. To my girl, Sung Mina. Look at that Angel's Pube health left that I had. Oh, no weapon this time? Can't be much more weapons remaining. Alright. You've definitely watched me play a fair share of this too. That tricked me for the longest time when I was younger. I remember that tripping me up, going, where do I go next? Oh, I go off the page. Sophatia, as they call her in this one. So I just outright beat her. I always like Sophatia because one of her throws is she knees you in the balls. It's effective, why? Don't mess with a good thing. That was ferocious. Like, I don't want to be that guy, but... just doing, like, the Y mash, but it's working. Oh, but I gotta win 3 times again, so maybe it's just different weapons each time. And this next weapon will be a little sturdier. Yeah, she seems a little more... adversarial? Is that a word? It's a word now. I'll use it in Scrabble, I'll do it. I am dead. If only I could remember how to... Pinwheel, or whirly bird, not pinwheel. I'm getting them confused. Alright. Not so winning. Let's do that again. I would love to knee her in the balls, it just, I can't. Like, I can't knee her in the balls? Oh, and the good old Frankensteiner. Frankensteiner and knee to the balls. The dynamic duo. Okay, so that weapon just sucks that Sophatia has. That's better. Just as well. Alright. I lost. I know that because the announcer told me so. Fight some more. I still think this is the best weapon to utilize at the moment. Although I might try the super light one here in a second. There it is. That is the unblockable. That's supposed to be the worst. Is it just... Did I just push up? I think it's what I always... Whenever I don't play these games for a while and play them again, I swear I'm pushing certain combinations. But the game's like, nope. No, you're not. If I could use my other throw, I might be able to knock her out of the ring. I need to stop doing that. And stop teabagging me, Sophatia. Yeah, I had that coming. Sophatia. Let's try the really fast weapon. Give it a go. That's the one thing that I miss about Soul Calibur, and this especially, the sidestepping. It's more of a pain in the ass to sidestep. In Soul Calibur, it's so smooth. Okay, so I don't want to use this, after all. Maybe I should look at... I didn't mean to do that. But maybe I should look at the move list real quick, like it might... Oh yeah, this game's classic. Love it. Love the whole series. I'm gonna move my thing back, though, because me not seeing these names are getting on my nerves. Leonardo, thank you for joining me, and yes, like I said, and like you said, classic. Just... I'm blaming it on the controls. My my bad playing at the moment. So it's pretty much how I would normally expect to do stuff. Let's see if there's anything good that's like the old annoying to hit side by side buttons. Straight up jump. Okay, I gotta equip the better weapon again. Right now, I'm using the bad one because I thought it would be fast. And it is fast. It's just too wimpy for me. There we go. Battle. And don't mind me, I'm on like a 20-second delay, so apologies if it seems like I'm ignoring anybody. The old poke attack. Leg kick, yeah. That wasn't the leg kick I was looking for, but it was still a leg kick. Did I regain health there? I wasn't paying attention. Whirly bird. That's better. Ooh. Maybe if I just time that right, that'll be much more effective. Oh yeah, there's so many people that think that Soul Calibur was the first of the series. But no, it all started here. Back in, what was it, 95, 96? Yeah, like, this series is 20 years old. It's crazy. And I still love it. We need a new one. Okay, I did recover some health. Alright. Whirly gig. Ah. I wouldn't say perfect, you lost twice. Like, I lost more than twice. Now, when I can get some distance, I wouldn't mind... Yeah, that'll do for right now. I want to check her, how it is I'm actually supposed to do her unblockable. Forward, up, A, B. Like I thought I was doing. I wasn't doing it quite right, I guess. Ah, okay, there we go. That'll come in handy. Just so long as I don't use it stupidly like that. Everything will be great. Don't low block me, lady. Yeah, knockout and double knockout. I don't think I can do my favorite trick of run out of the ring after I knock someone out of the ring. It's my favorite thing to do. It's my favorite thing to do in Soul Calibur. It might not be the worst idea to block. Yeah, that's definitely a huge part of it that I've been neglecting. The blocking aspect. Hooray. I tried to kick her in her feet, but I wasn't fast enough. Just, I soul-edged closely too slowly. Alright. That... Not alright. Can I only use that so many times? No, I'm just not doing it right. Well, I did it fairly right, because I won that time. Thank you, thank you. That move where Sungmina stands up on her pole... Hey, new weapon, the halberd. That move where she stands up on her pole, that unblockable... That's in the newer Soul Calibur games, it's widely regarded as the worst unblockable in the game. But a funny anecdote is that she's also considered the worst in the game. But one time online, I fought the #1 person in Soul Calibur 4, and I just so happened to hit them with that unblockable. So that just always made me laugh. It's like, this is the worst character with the worst unblockable, but I hit the #1 player in Soul Calibur with it, so I don't know what that makes me, but immense power. Ooh, an energy reviving. Yes, please. I didn't mean to be like subtle brag there or anything, because I lost. It's not like I beat him. Like, I just happened to get a lucky worst unblockable off on him. And then he just made mincemeat out of me outside of that, but it was just funny to me. I don't trust the tier lists too closely. Like, they're a good guide, but if someone's a little unorthodox, it can make enough of a difference. You just can't be predictable. The castle will soon fall. Defeat your enemy before the sun sets. So this sounds like it's timed. And that there will be a timer. 22 seconds. This minute has 22 seconds. Oh yeah, I love that. That was a great, you know, not to toot my own horn, but that was a great dodge or great hit or whatever it was I did that I was so impressed by. It was lovely. I could have won, but that would have been more lovely. I got so caught up with what just happened that I couldn't focus. Oh yeah, rub salt in the wounds, Siegfried. Where's Roy? That was... well... it didn't not work yet. Ah! That's why I like that attack so much, though. Especially using it online, people get kind of deer in the headlights with it. He has something that's healing him too, doesn't he, Siegfried? It seems to be.
No one can stop me.
He's strong. Battle again. Battle. So, do the whirligig attack. That wasn't the whirligig. Whirligig! I'm clearly not doing it right. There's the whirligig. Okay, I need to stop playing this like a buffoon. Get out of the ring! Can I beat him by knocking him out of the ring? I'm sure I could. Is that so? You shan't not rest? Okay, so, yes, I need to block more frequently, and I also need to do ground attacks more regularly. A little easier to trade blows that way. I need to stop mid-kicking when I mean to low-kick. That was a little better. Haha, you didn't kill me by killing me. You won the battle of attrition. Oh yeah, just jumped 80 feet in the air. Or however gravity-defyingly high she jumped. Like everyone in this game jumps. I found they dialed it back over time, and it's probably just as well. There, I kicked you in the crotch.
I never had such an easy victory.
Oh, no, you haven't, Siegfried? I'd like to at least finish off Sung Mina's chapter. I might play further. I really don't know how long I'll keep playing right now. I was shooting for about an hour, but mileage may vary. Okay, so that weapon... the weapon's fine, I'm just trying to... he's German and I'm Russian, even though Sung Mina is Oriental. I can't remember, she's Japanese, Chinese... She's my girl, and I don't know where she lives. It's been too long, I can't recall. I think she's Japanese. That heals really fast. Okay. Okay, let me look at my stuff again. Let's use this again. See if that works more efficiently. Don't be... That seemed guard impactful to me. Guard impact-like. Oh yeah, just... I think I was supposed to mash there, but I was too busy being surprised to do so. Because mashing wouldn't be so much of a problem. Shut up, Siegfried. I'm gonna try strong weapon. Because I don't know, maybe I can break his weapon. Probably not in 22 seconds. Maybe I just gotta do this more frequently. Yeah, just do that. That's the key. Do that once. Dance with the one who brung you, they say. You can say that again. Hey, Morning Star. Even though I got it at sunset. Whoops. Can I go back? Morning Star. Ooh, strong defensive weapon. Yeah, let's do it. And read this again, because I can't remember what to do. Little strength left. Then maybe not defense. Let's try it once. I remember this being tricky. I'm not sure if I can knock him out of the ring. I can never remember. Yeah, but I don't think that that's what I want. Energy reviving effect. That's what I want. Although I don't think it's gonna be enough. Oh, come on, just... You're supposed to stand there and take it. I don't want to overdo it. But I'll just die a few times and then do it. Ah! That was well played, Valdo, I gotta say. He's all like, I'm gonna dance around you, knock you out of the ring. Ah. Guess what I didn't want to do? That. Again, I should block. I think if I just did that right off the bat, I may have been better. How did I used to cheese this guy? Because I definitely wouldn't have done it legitimately. Good old playing games for the first time in years live streams. It's the only way that I'll do. So in essence, I could just wait. If I was really... Okay, if I was that good at dodging, then I wouldn't need to do that, so... Back to the drawing board. Ah, you just barely getting out of my way. Tisk, tisk. Do I have anything stronger than that? Not really. I think this is the best bet. In the money pit. Fuck. And he's like, yeah, you're blocking, so I'll hit you low. Learn. And he's right. If I can guard impact, I should do that. In real life, I'm halfway decent at guard impacting, but online, the timing's just kind of weird. Then you have, like, the laggy people that can't play the game, so they fight you with lag. They make it difficult, too. To keep a consistent timing down. I thought it's gonna jump out of the ring. Come on. I can do this. I don't know why he didn't get knocked over there. I thought that was an automatic knockdown. Apparently not. I was incorrect. Maybe I do want the Morning Star after all. I might be able to survive a throw at least. That'll do. I'll take it. Yeah. Pure skill. And by skill, I mean fluke chance. That's what you would call a puncher's chance. Ooh, sickled spear. And here we are in Spain, which will be the end of our journey. Enables extremely fast attacks. I'm gonna stick with the Morning Star. Friggin' Cervantes. Defeat him. He's probably gonna paint the town red with my blood. Yeah, there we go. When the song restarts, I'll actually sing the lyrics I have. Unless I beat them, which probably won't happen. But if it does happen, hooray. Ah! I didn't know that was actually a low strike. Into the water! I was gonna sing, but then I realized there's like no lyrics to my song. I am Cervantes, scourge of the seven seas. Each time the song plays, a song is like a disease. Those lyrics come into my head a lot, but this is just random shit that I shot. I don't know how that was even halfway rhymey, despite still being shit. Knockout. You're too kind for complimenting my girl, telling me she's a knockout. Alright, Scourge of the Seven Seas. I don't know if he was actually called that at any point during the story, or if I just pulled that out of my ass. I think I read it, though. Not on Reddit, but I do think that I had... Okay, I disapprove of that. Luck. Luck be a lady tonight. Put my earbud back in. Take that, Cervantes. So do I have to kill him and then Inferno? I think I do. I don't think I can just fight Inferno again. And by Inferno, I mean Soul Edge. Same difference. He's really tough, I remember. There's no way I'm gonna win. Except, if I do. He's more like the Cervantes we all know and love from Soul Calibur. The moveset is way more similar. No, not the whirligig pinwheel thing. I thought I hit attack buttons, but I didn't. Yeah. Franking it up. I lost. I definitely have to beat them both again. And I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to bother with that right now. I'd be better off getting more weapons. I feel like it was the right idea getting the defensive weapon. Oh yeah, then you duck. Because you're on to my sick game. Stop reading my patterns, Cervantes. Good enough. I will skip this cutscene, for I had witnessed it already. I am back to full health, aren't I? Because if I'm not, I may as well just quit now. Okay, good. I think if I do that fancy stand on my pole thing at the right time, he'll just do that under me and out of the ring himself. But I might be mistaking that with other calibers of the soul variety. The only problem, well, well, for one, it's a slow move, and for two, if they're off by like a degree, it misses. It's the quintessential high-risk maneuver. I'm really not doing as horrible as I thought. I think I can cheese him with a ring out somehow. And I'm not above cheesing with a ring out. And I need to throw more. All these things I should be utilizing. I would have laughed so hard if he walked into that. Oh yeah, just be like, I could have killed you, but instead I'll just poke you near your head. Pinwheel attack. Don't steer me wrong. Okay. Alright. Battle.
Versus serve on point.
I need to do more stuff like that too. No. And I need to break up my patterns. I don't know if the game's intelligent enough to realize that I'm doing the same kind of moves. That was not the pinwheel. And I tried to duck, but I didn't have enough time.
Versus serve on point.
Back and forth. I need to stop doing that so close. The timing is horrible. That I need to do more regularly. Oh, wait, can I? I don't think I can actually hit people in the balls with Sungmin in this. I forgot that I could do that. I know that was a very time delay response to hit her in the balls, but that's the operating system I'm on. I lost, in case you didn't realize, by the losing. You did not just try to fake me out. Don't stand there and have a blocking seizure. Grab him. Please. Yay, not perfect. Moral victory.
The grueling battle ended with the victor. You lose.
A wide assortment of lose.
Versus serve on fight.
However long that last battle was, is how long the lag is. That was a little better. Oh, he's just canceling that at the last second. Because he's onto my sick game. I don't want to do the crouchy low hit, I want to just do the regular low hit. Get out of your ring, your raft ring, Cervantes. How is... Pardon me.
For your spirit.
Like... this platform we're fighting on, it looks like stone. I don't know why it's floating. Oh, I can't. It doesn't work like that. I was hoping that it would. Or maybe I didn't goad him enough into it. So fine, I will just Y-strike you to death. If that is a viable option. Come on. Phew! I was gonna throw him at the last second, but it didn't quite work. Hey, someone just joined the chat right then. And they'll see me beat Cervantes, and they'll be like, this guy's so good, but they're probably not correct on that assessment. But if I win here, too, they won't know any different. I thought he was actually just gonna stand there and take it. Block and throw. Block and throw. Keep your distance. That's how you do it. So close. I'm gonna try this again. It's stronger, isn't it? Yeah, it's a lot stronger and it revives energy. It might make up the difference that the defense was providing me for the other thing. We'll see. That's not how I should be starting the battle. By unblockabling right into Cervantes' face. I'll just pinwheel him to death if that's also going to work. I am not above it. It's a pirate. All is fair in war and love and war. As if I won that. I really don't feel like I should have. It was good enough, though. Maybe I'll get this just about on that hour. I should have blocked there. He was asking to be thrown. And I tried to block that unblockable. Guess what? Didn't work. I don't appreciate how that low sweep kick doesn't seem to hit low. Yeah, that... well played. Well said, pirate, soul of some kind.
Versus serve on fight.
I mean, magic pinwheel of death. I could definitely pinwheel that too. I tried to block. Too little, too late.
Versus serve on fight.
Pinwheel. Block. He seems quite susceptible to that pinwheel. Like, the second he starts doing anything, pinwheel him. And he really doesn't seem to have a whole lot to say about it. If I was busy fighting rather than explaining that, it probably would have worked better, but... relearning the game.
Versus serve on fight.
I can block that. Come on. Do your thing. Oh, that's how I do that. Yay, remembering stuff. And if I didn't pinwheel like an idiot, I would have won. No matter.
Versus serve on fight.
I did the while rising sweep, and I waited too long to start striking. I will jump on your blade, Cervantes. Fear me. Ah! I didn't want to do whatever it was that I was doing.
You lose.
Alright, we're at about an hour.
Versus serve on fight.
If I blocked better... At least I can't complain, like, this couldn't be running much more smoothly. I can't remember if I said it all recently, but I am playing this off of my copy. I jammed it in my computer and it works great. I didn't realize how simple it would be to get PlayStation games to work on my computer, but here I am. Soul Edge. Making noises at me. So maybe pinwheel immediately. That wasn't pinwheel. Nor was it immediate. Haha, your leg. I took your leg out from under your leg. Ah, I wanted to beat him with the gay little kick. I try not to use that as an adjective any longer, but it fits. And I still won, so yay. Oh yeah, these CDs works great. I'll never use a ROM if I can help it. She reached for Soul Edge and excited as moving faster than I can say. Or it could be ours to read. With great effort, she tried to carry the weight of the Soul Edge on one shoulder, but it was too heavy and she fell to the ground, an ungainly sprawl, lying out of the braid. This could not be the sword of salvation. This sword took the soul of his fighter and made him a demon. I wish this did not happen to me. In a sudden rage, anger Mina quickly rose to her feet. Her strength is low as home became near. She thinks her father, a much more formidable fighter than anyone she has ever fought in the low-lying sun. She sees the powerful figure of her father as he waits. The general look in his eyes makes her happy to be home. So I figured out how the guy that can sing Michael Jackson's Bad in 30 seconds learned how to do it. He tried to read the Soul Edge scrolling in real time. Yeah, so winner is me. I could try to get her ultimate weapon right now. I don't think I will, though. It also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but it also turns out you can net play with this emulator it seems to be quite easily. I'm gonna have to give that a try. So I'm gonna stop doing Sung Mina's quest right now. And by stop doing her quest, I mean I'm gonna go immediately back in and do it, apparently. Reset. Let's do a little bit more Edge Master mode. didn't save it. Oh well, whatever. Who do I want to fight as? I'm thinking Rock. Rock it is. Yeah, EPSXE is the one I'm using. It's a good thing I reset instead of saved the game. I didn't save at any point. I thought I did. Clearly I didn't, because other stuff is saved for me. Walk. What's Valdo doing in North America? How did he get over there? That story probably just told me. I don't know if I'll get all the way through Rock's thing, but I might because it's really easy to ring out with him. If you do it right. Come on. Yeah, and his throw is a wee. Oh yeah, good old S&M Valdo. It's my favorite kind. Stone Club, which I think lowers my health every attack. I'm not going to use that just yet. Mitsurugi and Taki. Defeat all who appear. I'm gonna save. There. Never forget again. Saving. Book. No. Battle. I already read the book. I don't need to read the book again.
Versus Mitsuru fight.
Generally, a good way to win a battle is to not constantly run into your adversary's attacks. It just doesn't seem to be working for me.
The grueling battle, you lose.
Well, alright then. You leave me no choice. I used a poor strategy, so I am going to use this instead. That was really slow. Like it's strong. Haha, I countered your throw with my own throw. Yeah, that's right, I'm gonna be that guy that does Y strikes. I'm gonna break your weapon. I love just how far he goes cooking with those last hits. Yeah, at least it doesn't force me to read all that. Run at me. I want to break your weapon, because then you can still win, but it's less likely. And I would do it to be cheap. I would do it as a cheapskate as well if I could, but it appears that I could not. In that instance. I also gotta remember some of Rock's moves. That was a good one. However, I did that. Do that some more. I think that was just forward X a bunch. Yeah. It's got the low strike in with it. That makes it way better, yeah. That's the trick.
Versus Rock fight.
Don't be not breaking the weapon now. I wanted to perfect them. But I didn't have to. That's better. Maybe I will use this weapon after all. Like, I'd be remiss if I didn't look at this axe. Strikes quickly? I don't want it. Maybe it'll be useful against somebody else. Use throw techniques to defeat him? Don't mind if I do. Love throwing. Harangi Airy Rang. Harangi Airy Rang. Harangi Airy Rang. That's my new song. It's gonna hit store shelves August 17th, 2018. Throw, you peckerhead. They're like, you figured out how to be cheap with rocks, therefore you won't throw efficiently. That's better. Maybe I should do the other throw instead. It probably does more damage. It's like it's like a headbutt and then like jab does a bonsai drop to their throat basically. Yeah. That would murder me. And most people. It's a hell of a finishing move. I love the throws in this. They're 9 times out of 10 anyone's given throw could be a finisher. Makes for a fun fight if you're not, or if that didn't work. Warms what's left of your here. I don't blame you. Do a couple more bonsai drops. Do I just do 2 of these to kill him? No, I think he needs 3 throws done. Yeah. 2 doesn't quite do it. Don't be asking me to throw and then be all like... ducking when after you ask me to throw. That's a little better, although there's no way I'm surviving this next battle. Not it. Well, still not likely. Dodged you. I should have done the other throw, because I would have won. I will remember that for next time. Maybe I should be guard impacting. None of that was guard impacting. Oh, come on, off of it. Well, I stayed in the ring. Moral victory. Good thing I did that. Haha, got you. Now surely one of those will take out Sung Mina. Oh, don't be throwing me to death. Is that poetic justice? It's because I'm hitting it too much. Am I like canceling it out on myself? Feels like it sometimes. It's probably just him attacking. Just Huang attacking. Huang 10. Yeah, just let me do that some more. I'd appreciate it. That's better. I'm just being a goon.
With the victory of Rock, you win. Versus Sun Nina. Fight.
No, my girl.
The grueling battle ends. You lose. Versus Huang Song. Fight.
Well, if I can bulldoze through Huang now, it should be simpler.
Out of the ring.
Thought I blocked.
The grueling battle ends with the victory of you lose.
Quite a number of grueling battles. Eventually Huang's just gonna be like, fine, tired of beating you, just win already. Okay, just take it and like it, Huang.
The grueling battle ends. You win.
Alright, Sungmina, I have full health. Hopefully I will bring my brain with me today. That's a great throw for throwing people out of the ring in other iterations of the series. I'm not sure if you can actually knock someone out of the ring with it in this one. Okay, it does knock her out in one hit, thankfully.
With the victory of Rock, you win.
So heavy! Hey, Warhammer. I feel like that should be decently strong. An enormously powerful weapon. Well, it's gonna be enormously slow. The Colosseum, I forgot about the Colosseum. I call 'em see 'em as I Colosseum. I'm sorry about that. Start. I don't think I'm gonna want to use this weapon right now because it's so slow. Oh yeah, I can do other things now. What was that thing I was doing that was extremely effective earlier? Yeah, that's his... Anytime I'm Li Long, that's my finisher. I insist on finishing battles that way. Who won? I just barely lost. I just barely long. I think that was worth another go. I barely... was taken out. Li Long? Question mark. Haha. Take that. How's your broken back breaker, Li Long? Where is Li Long from, like, specifically? Because wouldn't he be wrong? Like, that just seems kind of rude. And by rude, I meant lewd. I think that weapon's just a titch too slow for my purposes right now. Although, I don't know, this has the same weight. In essence, it should be the same.
Versus Li Long fight.
I still don't know if I won.
You lose.
I lost again? Oh, I understand with all that health he has. Alright. I was not as annoyed as I sounded
Versus
there.
Li Long fight.
That's better. Where are more of those? Get out of my ring.
Ruling battle
And drown to death
for victory
while you're doing it.
of Rock. You win. Versus Sofetir. Fight.
Now I just gotta hit her, like I don't even need to... She can block and it doesn't matter.
Ruling battle. You win.
Okay. One more. Full health on full
Mitsubishi
health.
fight.
Yeah!
Ruling battle and you win.
That's better. I'll get stuck, think I'll be stuck for hours, and then all of a sudden I just magic my way through. Ooh, twin axe. I should save it again. After my lack of saving last time. Ooh, strong defensive. Why ever I would want defense. I'm not sure if Rock has a... Like, other than the end of that swingy combo Rock has, I'm not sure if he has a good ground attack. Like, if it's Soul Calibur, he might. Take the two foes down within the allotted time. Okay. Although maybe he does. I don't think he does really have a... Not a good one. That was a lot of damage. Like, that's probably the best ground attack I have.
The ruling battle ended with the victory.
Unless I have just a one swing one. I probably do. I probably have a couple, I just don't remember them.
Versus Siegfried fight. The grueling battle ended.
Keep forgetting that this iteration of Siegfried is very powerful.
Versus Siegfried fight.
I don't understand why a stronger weapon makes a headbutt stronger.
Grueling battle. You lose.
Like, you could at least have a helmet on. If that's going to be the case.
Versus Siegfried fight. Knockout. The grueling
Excellent.
battle. You lose. Versus
If this weapon wasn't so friggin... That's a little better. Do I get any healing?
You win.
A bit. How much time do I get? Oh, 20? No problem here. Sweet.
Grueling battle ended with the victory of Rock. You win.
Purely accidental. Bongu. So can you. Ooh, Cross Axe. Dr. Cross Axe. Ooh, extremely high attack power. Without all the weight. Let's try it. Even though it's a little less powerful, I think the speed would be beneficial at this moment in time. Although wounded. Yeah, that's pretty standard. Can't remember the context in which I was speaking of the weapon, but I'm sure it was friggin'. Oh yeah, I have to not get hit, because that's the rules.
You lose. Versus Taki fight.
Okay, it seems alright to kinda go back and forth between the YYY and forward XXX. She seemed to have a hard time reading it. Double Tomahawk. I feel like I'm not going to be terribly interested in that weapon. Well, I got the Cervantes way more quickly this time around. Good speed, good defense. I still think I want to stick with the cross axe and save. Because I don't want to continue to forget to save. Oh geez, I wasn't thinking. I could have had the different music for this. Because there's, like, other music you can unlock. It's not even unlock, it's just in the option. There's different music for each level. And by and large, I like the new music better than the original tunes. But I like this tune better than whatever crap they replaced this with. Like the battle with Soul Edge, the music is better. If you ask me. I don't remember anyone asking me, but if you did, that is how I feel about it. I guess if you're watching a live stream of mine, it's kind of implied that you would be asking me any of these rhetorical questions. Food for thought. This might not go so well with Rock. Like in my heart of hearts, I just kind of want to raffle stomp through all this. And I guess it's not out of the question, because that did okay. I didn't sidestep enough. Like, you can sidestep, I was saying that you can't really. You can, it's just not as effective in this version. It works way more effectively in every other iteration of the game. I don't remember if I've played this game physically on the cabinet. Like the actual Soul Edge machine. I don't know if I've ever actually played it in the arcade. I'm sure I've seen an arcade cabinet. And if I did, I would have tried it, so I don't know. I couldn't have then. Or I just forget playing it because, you know, not that it would really stand out. You know that game you've played all that time? Yeah, I don't know. I probably just saw a picture of a Soul Edge cabinet once and I'm like, oh yeah, I played that.
Versus serve on fight.
I gotta try to counter him better. Ah. Yeah, I think if I were to ever get any one arcade machine, it probably would be this machine, Soul Edge. Maybe Soul Calibur. I'm sure there were Soul Calibur machines around. One of them. And a pinball machine. That's my bucket list, like, arcade cabinets. Not that I really... Like, I have played a handful of arcade games in my day. What would be my favorite arcade game that I actually played on the arcade? That's a good question for myself. I had a lot of fun with Point Blank too. That one was up there. One of the... It was either Marvel vs. Capcom or Capcom vs. SNK. One of those I beat in the arcade. Not that it was a favorite, but it was notable that I actually beat an arcade game. I haven't beaten a lot of them. don't know if I want a new weapon. Try the Warhammer again. Maybe all this speed's not doing me any good. I seem to do more, what do you call it? Not splash damage, but like damage through his blocking. It'd be closer to trample damage, but there's a term that I want to use, but it's not coming to me right now. So that's what I've been doing wrong the whole time. Try harder, do better. You killed me real fast. I thought I could take more of a shellacking than that. So yeah, I'll do that right off the hop every time now. Except I'd rather if I weren't ducking. It's not all it's quacked up to be. Almost. Not even almost. I'm just trying to encourage myself. Almost got it. Okay, so whatever I was doing will have to suffice. Because I wanted to do a throw after the dodge. However, it won't work. I'll have to Chrysler instead. Oh, come on off of it. Oh, worked alright that time, kind of. Just the timing wasn't the greatest. Have I been not blocking again? Probably. I hope we get a new Soul Calibur game, because I will live stream that forever. Like, I mean, I could do Soul Calibur 5. I'm just hopeful that my girl, Sung Mina, will be playable in the newest one, if we get one. I'm hoping we do. I thought there was actually a trailer that, like, sorta teased it. Although, I don't know, it was all... I just heard about it, I didn't actually read it. Stop reading the 3 moves I do, Cervantes. Making me change up my fighting style. Yeah, I'm gonna sidestep the rotator strike. What the hey, let's try it. What's the worst that could happen? I lose again? Yes, that is the worst that could happen. Well, that seems to be making a world of difference. I can actually counter him now. Okay, this is way better. Like, I'm still probably gonna die, but it's not such a hopeless endeavor. Like, I felt that one, even though I wasn't hit in the face, I sold it as though I was. That was supposed to be a throw. Rock. like to knock his weapon asunder. I'm pretty close to it. Okay, Cervantes, I'm still probably gonna lose, but this is gonna take the edge off. That's a very uncommon thing to do, actually knock Cervantes' weapon out of his hand. It's not the most common thing to do anyway. So let's see if I can't do that this time around too. Alright. Yeah. Alfredo. Thank you for the cats.
Soul Blade.
Thanks for catsing up with me. I thought you could use a cat pun right about meow. I thought it was the perfect time. That was the whole kit and caboodle. Soul Edge is like, my weakness is puns! Wow. That seemed like an alright down strike that I should have been using the whole time. That was really close. That's too bad I didn't quite pull through. Speaking of cats, come here, Speedy. Speedy, we have cat emojis. I want to show you off. Here's my kitty. I'm not gonna hold you hostage, I just wanted you to make a cameo appearance. Please don't knock over my microphone, even though I would clearly deserve that.
The grueling battle ends with the victory of Cervantes. You lose.
So this seems to be the weapon of choice. Thanks, Alfredi. I've been slowly remembering how to play this one in particular. The most recent Soul game I would have played was probably Soul Calibur 4, and it would have been a little while ago now. And any of the Soul Calibur games control way more fluidly. So I'm happy that I can make it this far. Ah. Oh, I should do that foot poke thing again. However I did it. I was too busy being impressed that I did it to remember how. Like that, it was... Back down, why? That's a good question. Back down? Why? Don't accomplish anything that way. Oh, side swipes. That was better. That was just down, back, X. Back, down, X. From standing. I used to use a lot of rock back in the day. But now with Soul Calibur and whatnot, I don't really use much Astaroth. Like, I'll use them a little bit. I actually use them enough. I shouldn't say that. I used them enough in practice that I figured out it was a makeshift combo of all makeshift combos. But I could kill somebody in, like, one combo. But it involved knocking someone into a corner. And, like, throwing them a few times. I don't know if I could even replicate it now. Should maybe back up, because my sideways movements don't seem to be panning out now. I need to be... Yeah, that's better. Yeah, you're onto my sick game now. But no matter. Alright, Inferno. Will I have enough puns to spout at you to make you die? Make no bones about it. I do have some puns for you.
Soul Edge.
That's it. I would have liked to have had more, but that's all I got. I meant to sidestep. Oh, I could totally knock him out of the ring. If I timed that a little better, totally would have happened. That wasn't what I wanted. Jeepers.
You lose.
I need to slow down, I need to block, and I need to do more ground attacks. Like, if I backed up and did that exact same thing... That's better. Not really, but a little better.
Versus Cervantes.
There. Stuff like that. And then he's gonna be like, he's gonna attack low, so I want to mix it up and go high. Or not. Or stay low. Come on. I should have backed up. I was greedy. That's what happens when you get greedy.
Versus Cervantes.
Ah, double. Should have double backed. Oh yeah. Everybody's gonna come along, see a little bit of Soul well, it's not Soul Calibur, Soul Edge. There, Impact. I should have ducked. Oh, okay, good.
The grueling battle ends with the win.
Alright, Soul Edge. I feel the need to state this every so often. I'm on like a 20-second delay or so. So if it takes me forever, then I apologize.
Versus Soul Edge.
Oh, you tricky guy. Oh, the amount of soul everything that I've... So much. Getting quite the crowd here. I don't want to draw attention to it, but... Thanks, guys, for joining me tonight. Guys and gals. I don't want to just say just guys, because I've noticed that on my demographics, 20% of my viewer base is female. I don't know if they... Alright, I'll see you when you get back, Alfreddy. What was I saying? Something about the Soul Blade Calibur series. Oh yeah, it seems like it's definitely better to be streaming later at night, it seems. And a game like Soul Blade I thought might be a good choice. Before it's all kinds of fun. Although it doesn't control as smoothly as I would like. But what do you expect? It's the grandfather of them all. The granddaddy of them all, so to speak. Gotta crack my knuckles, that's my problem.
Versus Servant fight.
Alright. I agree. The 20 seems high, but I'll tell you where that came from. It's because my Scratch Ticket Sunday videos, that's 33% female. My viewer base for Scratch Ticket Sunday is actually a third female. So. Oh yeah, there'll be a stream of Mario Party 2 at some point. I can't keep that under lock and key forever. Alright, Soul Edge. You ass Soul Edge. Slide. Jump, jump. Slide, slide. I would not want to be throttled with that. I need to back this trolley up. Soul Edge, man, he's one tough customer.
Versus Servant fight.
Ah, I should have did that just a little slower. And by slower, I mean quicker. Mega Man 8's probably my least played Mega Man of the original series. It's gotta be, yeah, for sure. Least played and least favorite. 3 is my favorite Mega Man. After that, it's pretty much whichever one I've played the most recently. And for those of you who don't know, they have a Mega Maker now, like how there's Mario Maker. I tried to do a video of it, but it was right around the time my computer was crashing, so it didn't really pan out for me. To think I almost beat him my first try, and now I'm not even close.
The grueling battle ends. You lose. Versus Servant fight.
I keep thinking strategies that I would use in Soul Calibur are gonna work too, like I can just pop up and throw people. Doesn't work like that. And the way that I did that swing implied that there was a follow-up swing. I'm gonna get cheesed here. I didn't get cheesed, I'm shocked. The victory of you win!
Versus Soul Edge.
Maybe I need to go back to using the Warhammer now. And then switch back to this again, and then I'm like, holy crap, this is moving so fast. Curses. Oh, Soul Edge curses, yeah, no. I'm sure that pun was intended somewhere in my psyche, but consciously, no pun intended.
Versus Servant fight.
So much for whatever I said about the Warhammer. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I can't say I'm thrilled to bits with Capcom these days. But back, like, even up until about the PS2 era, they were pretty decent. Like, I guess PS2 is when they started to slip somewhat. I think PlayStation's kind of the peak. I'm just still sour about how they're like, we're gonna kill the Breath of Fire series because, I don't know, because we feel like it. I love me Breath of Fire, I love me some Mega Man, and other Capcom IPs that escape me at the moment. Changing the weapons must screw with the enemy AI or something. Maybe that's what I've been missing this whole time. Did Capcom make Warhammer, or is it because I'm using the Warhammer? I wanted to throw, but it didn't. Come on, this one's looking better. Wow, that turned around so fast. I thought I had more gusto than that. But this Warhammer doesn't have a lot of defense, does it? That's the caveat. Oh, I'll be playing Breath of Fire 3, don't you worry about that. It's floating around here somewhere. I want to at least finish Breath of Fire 2, though. I can give it that much credit. Don't be doing your super moves to me. Well, it worked for a second, so maybe now if I change weapons, it'll screw up the AI or some such nonsense. Is that what I had before? I don't know. It's what I grabbed. It was the next one. Yeah, not so much. Alright, equip the weapon I actually wanted to this time. That might work more betterly. Yes, that's right, I make up words. The Saga Frontier stream, like, I guess on one hand, it's just as well you missed it because I screwed up the microphone and it didn't record any of my voice. I did play it for about 2 hours. I'll play it some more. A little bit of Lufia trickled in. I don't really plan on streaming so many different games always. I just get kind of like, I feel like playing the game, so I might as well just stream it. It's, you know? It's weird because I feel like right now the live streaming's not taking as much of my brain cells. Because I have to do all the editing and whatnot, cut out the battles and everything. But you'd think there'd be less pressure, because it's like, well, if I screw up, I can just start over. Whereas this, it's kind of the horse is out of the barn, so to speak. Alright, now that a bunch of people have left the chat, I just want to say I kind of shattered my old record of 4 watchers, and I had up to 7 today, so for those of you still here, thank you for your support. Oh yeah, I forgot about the avalanche thing. I'm gonna do the cheap. Oh, thank you. Yeah, like I get it. I find on one hand, when you have an audience, it's easier to fill in the gaps, because otherwise it's just me trying to pull stuff out of my head. Whereas if I have some chat, someone interact with, I ask a question, you ask a question, whatnot, I'm not gonna try to keep up with this one. But I don't know, there's still 4 people watching, so I don't want to stop yet. But I think I'll quit it with this mode for right this moment. I might just try arcade mode. For a few. Oh, a happy ending. Or so it seems. Finally win. I just reached the end of the credits when I saw win. Congratulations. So save. Save. There we go, I saved this time. Exit. I might even play other fighting games. Like, I grabbed a couple of games that are gonna be in my maybe pile. And my maybe pile, it's like almost certainly pile. I don't want to do survival mode. Yeah, let's just do some arcade mode right now.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Let's use Cervantes, considering he kicked my ass so bad. No problem, Aaron K. Thanks for stopping by. Always a pleasure. I'll see you later. We'll do a little bit more of this here arcade mode in the meantime. See how the crowd is. Oh yeah, I forgot about Cervantes' live wardrobe. Where he's less dead. This seems way simpler already. I really don't like how I can't jump out of the ring. I'm not entirely sure if this is really a game to, like, play boatloads of it on different live streams. Like, I could just pick it up and play it whenever. Like, I just play it till I'm done with it, I guess. It's kind of the point. Because I always thought that, like, I would love to play this game for my channel. Like, I've thought that before. But, like, I'd want to play it well. And, you know, I just didn't feel like I had it in me to do a proper, like, pre-recorded deal with this game. Lost my train of thought. Bounce the lady. But yeah, I don't know if my computer can even... Like, my computer might just have a heart attack if I tried to do a Dreamcast. Like, if I tried to do Soul Calibur. Might be worth a go. Heh, perfect. If only I had gum to spit out.
Offer your spirit.
The Gears of Madness, no?
Fight.
Trying to counter my attack before I even attack. You cold-hearted soul. There's also alternate endings in arcade mode. Like, everyone has their particular ending that they do. I love that as an out of the ring. Yeah, everyone has an alternate ending if you know how to input it. I don't think there's any way you could rationally know
Battle 2. Fight.
without looking at like a game player's magazine. Because if you're old like me, you had the game player's magazine that was like, oh, Soul Blade. It was one of the first, if not my first video game magazine. It was an episode. It was an issue of Game Players that had, I believe, Ultra 64 being revealed. And it had a little snippet about Soul Calibur, and about how weird Valdo was, and things of that sort. That was a while ago now. I think there was an ad for Secret of Evermore, either on the back or the front cover. I still have that somewhere. I think one of the covers torn off of it now, though. But I still got it. I couldn't be cheesing this arcade mode much harder. I'm thinking for real this time. I finish this arcade mode, and then I'll call that a live stream. I thought this was more than successful. 7 people watching at once, that's... I just started doing this, what, 2 days ago? People are finding me. This is a random Tuesday. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, random Tuesday. Late. Just make a point to do that more frequently. So what I might do with my daily uploads, because I'm still broken and want to do daily uploads on top of my live streams, I might just do my daily upload, like, in the day, and then just live stream later at night when I can. Like, it depends on my work schedule. I thought I'd do them more irregularly, but I don't know, I keep doing them and people keep watching. And I keep... Like, I don't want to jinx what I'm thinking, so I'm not gonna say it, but... I've had... So far, I'm quite inspired by these live streams. Like, and I just kind of decided to play, like, don't get me wrong, I love the Soul Calibur series, it's my favorite fighting game series. But for me to just play a 20-year-old game, and for even 7 people at any given time to come on and watch me play it, I'm quite impressed by that. Like, imagine if I was playing a new game, like if there was a new Soul Calibur and I were to play that, I'd have dozens of people watching. Especially if I was playing competently, which I can do. It's one of the few games that I feel confident in saying that I'm quite competent in. Not this one so much, but Soul Calibur, as well as Mario Party 2, specifically Mario Party 2, and Guitar Hero. But even that, like, if... I'm kind of a gatekeeper when it comes to Guitar Hero. If you can beat me at Guitar Hero, you're phenomenal. But you can still be really damn good and not beat me. Oh, it's 1-1? I didn't even notice I lost a fight. Yeah. Take that, Rock. This game was made so long ago, there was only one Rock. They didn't have to distinguish that between the Rock. Like, I remember Cervantes being a little overpowered in this. Maybe it was more original Soul Calibur. But I think it's, like, relatively, like, easy mode at the moment, too. Because I'm just kind of like, why? Babbling about stuff. But once again, this live streaming's a lot of fun. As soon as I'm done... I already live streamed today for like 2 hours. Then I'm like, I need to find Soul Blade. Then I couldn't find it, and I almost played another game. Then I kept looking for it, and here I am 2 hours in. With, by my estimation, a successful live stream. I'm quite pleased with this live stream.
Battle 1. Fight.
And the main reason I may as well shill
Out of the ring.
this part.
The grueling battle ends with the defeat of
The reason I even started live streaming is because I wanted to do the Ancient Dungeon. I'm finally gonna give it the right name. I remembered it in bed the other day. To do the Ancient Dungeon in Lufia 2, the rogue-style dungeon that's in it. I wanted to just debut with that. But I didn't. And it's probably just as well that I didn't. As I had kinks to work out and all that. Excuse me.
final battle.
You lose. I do lose.
Out of the ring. The grueling battle and you win. Battle 1. Fight.
My girl, Sung Mina.
The grueling battle ends.
I don't think I can play any of the Soul games on computer.
You win.
I can't get Soul Calibur 4 for Steam, can I?
Battle 2. Fight.
I might be able to get Soul Calibur 2. Do people still play Soul Calibur 2 online? I really should look into that. There's gotta be a couple people if it's there. I know Xbox One had Soul Calibur 2 HD, but I was really into 4 at the time.
The grueling battle you win. Battle 1. Fight.
Yeah, I'll do your combo before you do it, me. Oh no, the evil Cervantes
You lose.
beat me.
Battle 2.
Because, you know, any iteration of Cervantes isn't evil. I'm gonna be clean swept here if I don't get my act together. If my sweeps actually swept... That was too close.
Battle ends with the victory of Cervantes. You win.
Yeah, real funny,
Final
me.
battle. Fight.
I'm definitely losing this fight. Because, you know, power of positive thinking. I can always count on you to take the low road, Cervantes.
Grueling battle. You lose.
Yeah,
Challenge the
I'll
enemy again.
I'll continue. Yes, I will.
Battle 1. Fight.
I find it interesting the game waits until... Or maybe Cervantes just is broken, and that's why I'm having trouble against myself. And, you know, I'm doing the exact same thing over and over. I'm playing, like... I've never played this game before. Out of my ring, Cervantes. Don't be putting the shoe on the other foot.
Will you challenge? battle.
Yeah, it's definitely getting near the end. Haha, out of the ring.
Ruling battle, you
I would
win.
love to join you, but this game won't let me. I don't know how I dodged that. By rolling, but that's not exactly what I had meant. No, don't, none of that.
You final battle. Fight.
Help if I did things of that nature. Really need to stop playing like a goon.
Battle 1. Fight.
I was gonna do that to you, you mofo. You mofo show.
Cervantes, you lose. Battle 2.
I'm trademarking that. Mofo show. I haven't heard anyone say it, although I'm sure that's someone's catchphrase.
Will you chap battle 1.
Wow, I lost really fast. I'll blame it on my air conditioner turning off and me being too slack to get up and turn it on again. Okay, I'll just knock your weapon out if you're just gonna stand there and block. On to your sick game, Cervantes. Yeah, my ring.
The demon you win.
Do you have your weapon back? I hope not.
Fight.
But I'll cheap him because he likes to turtle. And I like to do the same move over and over anyway, so this way everyone wins. Except for you! He did the old double kick.
Final battle. Fight.
Skidoo. I'm not above doing that until I win. I hope you realize.
Will you battle 1. Fight.
I was gonna do that.
The ruling you battle 2.
Alright, one more. At least. Okay, good. I'm dead, aren't I? Yeah, because he'll stab me. With his stabby.
Fight.
That works, I guess. I don't guess, I know, because it worked. I wanted to throw you, but I didn't. At least I can cheese Soul Edge by not fighting Cervantes every time.
Battle 1. Fight.
Oh, excuse me. The entire concept of fighting Soul Edge without the Soul Edge is preposterous.
Battle 2. Fight.
Unless he just dies when you do that. Maybe. I'm really not sure. I don't know if I ever have. Probably been too concerned trying to murk him. That was boneheaded to me.
Will you challenge?
Brilliant.
Battle 1. Fight. Battle 2. Fight.
Sure, I wanted to throw, but I'll accept that.
Battle 1. Fight.
Not close enough. That was close enough.
The grueling you win. Battle 2.
The grueling you win. As opposed to the grueling you don't. Don't be slowing down on me 2 hours and 18 minutes into the recording, even though I think it actually helped me. If the stream crashes, have a good night.
Final battle. Fight.
Finally. Good gravy. Shouldn't have taken so long. But it did, no matter. That was real funny, wasn't it? So yes, this was Soul Blade. Fun little blast from the past, excuse me. My hiccups. See if I can hammer a few other... A button a bunch. Because I don't know how to... I don't know if I did it or not. Probably not. It's probably not hit A a few times. Whatever the trick is. Well, it's definitely not A because it's PlayStation, but this controller has an A on it. What do you think you're doing, Cervantes? Yeah, Cervantes. Scourge of the Seven Seas.
We shall change this world into our own hellish paradise.
Ooh, words. I ranked in. Happy day. I really don't need to see the credits again. How many times have I read these credits? Probably make me barf if I found out. And as is tradition, Die is my name.
The legend will never die.
Haha. But the most highest scoring legend is Die. Are they all 20? I kind of feel bad that I ruined the streak. Everyone else got exactly 20 minutes. I had to go in, get 13, 45, 73. Rain on everyone's parade. But I suppose that pretty much wraps up Soul Blade for tonight. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad that everyone that joined me was able to join me. Had a good little chat, saw some familiar faces, saw some not so familiar. But I hope to see you all again. So I still go by MegaHarv, and what's going to be my new tradition is I am going to talk awkwardly as I turn the stream off, because I really don't know